All right, everyone. Welcome to Monday in Mexico, where we're basically looking at different properties or understanding how to be able to buy, sell, or have our properties being maintained in Mexico while we're in Canada or the US, enjoying the snow, and they get to enjoy the sunshine. As you know, every week we bring in Eder of Tulum. Eder's sharing with us properties, all different types of properties in different locations. And today, again, he's got a unique property in Tulum. So
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jason, for being here, and as well, I have to say thank you, guys, for making us some questions, for being in touch with us. That we appreciate it a lot. And yes, today I have this amazing project that the name is a kind of weird. Is Tulum. Okay, so it's six houses, Jason.
yeah, so it's a play on words. Instead of Tulum, which is the city that it's in, Tulum, they've used the English word to, TWO. So it's TWOLUM. So it's a fun play on words. Now, don't let me forget at the end, Eder, we have a special guest coming next week that's going to be able to help us understand the process in buying in Mexico. So, we've showed you a number of properties. We've been able to bring in a guest that talked about how do you get your property managed. But we're actually bringing in an expert that's going to be able to walk you through the process on how foreigners can own properties in Mexico. So watch to the end. And Eder, please don't let me forget to for us to introduce who's coming up. So,
Yes,
go ahead.
as well, if you guys have any question, prepare all your question for the next episode, and see you Monday with the lawyer. Yes.
No, exactly. And if you have questions, even on today's episode, put them in the comments, because if you have it up while we're streaming live, we're going to be able to comment on them and address it right there with you. If it's from an old, say it's a few days later, then what we can do is we can comment right in the chat.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Okay, so let's go. Can I present? Perfect. So can you guys see my screen, right?
Yeah, we are good.
That's why I was saying Tulum. So even it's difficult for us to say that. Okay. So here we go. This is six houses. Actually, what you guys can see is that the developer, they are fascinated with triangles. So what he was saying to us is that they decide this in triangles because the structure is more stronger. So we can see this triangle structure all around the development, and I'm excited. This is six houses. We're gonna focus in one. They have the same layout, Jason, but they change the price. All depends how big is the lot, the land, the backyard. Okay, so but the layout is the same of each.
Now, something to be aware of, that these units can be turned into 4 and 5 bedroom units as well. Okay, so the way you're going to see them today is basically a 3 bedroom, but Eder is going to touch base on how they can be made into a 5 bedroom. So if you do want a larger home and more bedrooms, more space for family, etc., or guests, then this could be an opportunity for you. This is brand new construction. All right. And so, Eder, when do they expect construction to be completed?
In 2024.
Okay. And this is pre-construction pricing, guys. So you're getting an opportunity, you're getting a discount by being able to buy the property now and head through the construction. And so,
Yes, actually, they just launched it, so they are in 5% of construction. So they just started. So what we are seeing is an incredible prices, and what he says as well is that every time they sell one, they're gonna increase prices, and as well they're gonna increase while they are building.
And so something else to think about in this whole entire process is when we talked to the inspector or the management company back in, I don't know, it was a month ago or so, he had acknowledged that 3 bedrooms or larger are much easier to rent. You're going to have a lower vacancy rate and you're going to maximize your dollar. So, guys, if you're also thinking about a property that you're wanting to only visit a few times a year and have as a rental property, a revenue generator, this is something that you really need to think about, in my opinion, because we have that ability to be able to get, this into a 4 or 5 bedroom home. And how rare is a 4 bedroom brand new construction home, Eder, in Tulum?
Super rare, because what it happens once that they start building so many studios that right now we can check the statistics of Airbnb. We don't have so many 5 bedrooms, even are very, very, very few. So that's why as well, because the closer that is to the beach and having 5 bedrooms, this could be an amazing invest.
Yeah, and also when we get to the map, you may see that it's farther out. It looks farther out in the jungle, but in comparison to Tulum, it's much closer to the water, much closer to the ocean, much closer to the beach. So if you're looking at a long-term purchase, there's some real opportunities here as that land all gets used up closer to the beach. So Eder, why don't you head through and show us what Tulum has to offer?
Yeah. Let's go first to see where it's located. So here we go. Actually, it's in region 8. So we can see it here at the map. This is the Kukulkan Avenue. So we are just 2 streets from Kukulkan Avenue. Okay. From here to the beach, that we need to do all this way down, that at the end is going to take us just 4 minutes driving distance. Okay. Probably in bicycle, you are there in 10-15 minutes in bicycle. And as you can see, guys, we are in a new area. So even the developer, they say that they are one of the more closest houses to the beach. So that's why it's good to know that we will have a house closer to the beach, close to the hotel zone, and that's gonna make us good entrance when we rented in vacation rentals, because at the end is closer to the hotel zone. So for some people, they would just want to go back and forth right away, and it's gonna take you just 4 minutes to get there.
No, that's perfect.
Let's go there. This is how it's gonna look. Actually, I like the fact that they cover all the house with plants, that even when we are watching how the structure is, we see a lot of cement, but at the concrete, but at the end over here, you see that they plan to have plants all around. Okay, here we can see the master plan. Actually, as I say, this is 6 villas, but at the end, the price change all depends of the land, the lot land, the backyard. So, but what we are watching today is this one that has 1,800 square feet in inside, and outside 1,300.
Yeah, and so most of the time when we talk about properties in Mexico, we would give an example of 3,000 square feet in footage. That does include balconies and space, okay? So what Eder has done here is he's broken down the inside square footage. So that's how most of us in North America would have it reported. So these buildings are 1,845 square feet. But then there's also 1,386 square feet of patio area. So there's a rooftop patio, there's balconies. This doesn't include all the yard space. And as you see in the graphics, the yard space is unique. There are a couple that have massive yards. So if you like that green space, that yard, there are only 2 out of the 6 that have massive yards.
They have master. Yes, even the developer was saying to me that, for example, in the left corner at the top, they can build an entrance for park their cars there, because it's a huge lot. So that is just that unit, because at the end is the one that doesn't has these parking lots that I put here with these yellow dots. We have 18 parking lots. So it's not assigned to the units, but at the end are enough spaces for all. We have as well here 18 parking lots, and as well we will have this security gate that they will have security 24/7. And as well, we're going to have this U rotunda around above. So a place that you can get into, you can drop off your grocery, people. So at the end, that makes as well a kind of luxury if you want to get right away with your car to there. And I don't know, probably ask to the security to park the car or something like that. Any question, Jason, here?
No, I think that's great.
Okay. So let's go to see how it looks, this amazing project. So this is, as I mentioned you, the main gate, the rotunda. You guys call it rotunda?
Yeah, rotunda, a roundabout, anything like that. It's that driveway where you're able to drive in and you're able to just go around, drop off people, drop off your groceries, and then go back and park your car.
Okay, that's the rotunda. So then, okay, we are in the ground floor here. I really like the layout. As I mentioned you before in the beginning, this is triangles. So the developer like this structure. So that's why we see triangles all around. So this is the prices of what we will see, that is 3 bedrooms, but as Jason said, we can do up to 5 rooms. So one of the extra rooms that we can add is here in the ground floor. I will show you where. And this make a total of, as well with the lot of 32,031 square feet. This is the total, consider the lot land, okay?
Oh, no, Eder, this is the total inside and outside. So it's the patios, the balcony, the rooftop patios, all the balconies and inside. The lot sizes are different. So every unit here is going to be 3231 because all 6 units are identical. Okay. But
Okay.
there is another total that does include the size of the land, but it's not included here only because each unit is a little bit different.
Yes, so sorry. Yes. I didn't consider the lot land that this is the, I don't know if you guys can see my mouse, is this area. So
Yeah.
we don't consider that in this amount, okay? So okay, then we have here the red spot is one of the rooms we have, as well as you can see in the plan, in the blueprint that we have at the left. All the rooms has a complete restroom that I really like that, and we have an extra half restroom here. And the first adding room that we can add here is in the service room. The developer says we can make it bigger in this corner and add an extra room here in case that the client wants to have the 5 rooms. And we can add the last one in the top that you guys will see right now. Any question here, Jason?
No, so basically what we're looking at is that yellow dot is what we would call a utility room or a furnace room, right? Obviously they don't have furnaces here, but it's where they would put their hot water tank, the laundry, all of that sort of thing. And so it would appear here. And so what Eder is saying is they can actually make that room bigger. They would extend it up farther and out a little bit to be able to make it the size of a bedroom. Now, if you want to add in the 2 bedrooms, Eder, I think you had said it's about $50,000.
The room that they can build at the rooftop, yes, 50,000.
Okay. And do you know what the cost would be to put a room here?
That I need to ask to the developer how much is that one. He just give me the number of the rooftop.
Okay. So something else, note, guys, everybody has their own private pool.
Exactly.
Okay, they have their own tanning deck. They have a patio to be able to put out their tables, chairs, etc. And it looks like they even plan on having outdoor kitchens because we can see in the blueprint area on the bottom left, there's a sink and a little barbecue area. So we're talking about a phenomenal quality of life. If you have older family, so a mother, a father that's going to come and stay with you in Mexico, this is a phenomenal layout to be able to have them stay on that first floor, right? There's no stairs involved. Everything's easy access. So that's another nice feature versus some of the other condos in Tulum it can feel a little bit overwhelming with all the stairs and elevators and etc.
And as well more people. This make very very private the houses. And sorry, because here in the right side we cannot see here the barbecue area. That as well they have a grill here. That, as I say, all the 6 houses they have the same barbecue and the same layout. So let's see how it looks inside.
Well, there's
over
an example.
Here is what I say, the barbecue area is over here. And I mean, I like the fact that they have plants in the windows. They have plants all around there. This is like astonishment, because at the end, make a window wall makes all the ground floor super bright, and that's something I really really like it.
Yeah, the complete wall of windows, like we're looking floor to ceiling windows, definitely has us appreciating that sunlight on the main floor. With a lot of us that have experienced a number of different lockdowns and things that we see, or even those of us up in Canada, that during these snowy times, we tend not to be outside as much. It is so nice to see that wall of windows and to be able to really enjoy the sunshine while we're there.
And I asked the developer if they have a furnished package for this unit, and they will have it. So we want to have the same furniture that you guys see here. Once we get closer to the delivery of the product, they will have all the complete package. So that's for the people that they don't want to come here or buy the furniture and spend time there. They will have something ready for them. I don't know. They made a super incredible the renders. The rendering, I really like it.
Yeah, no, they really look good.
This triangle corner too, and the unit, the bedroom that we have there. Then we can go here into the second floor. Here, the yellow dot is the main room. What we can see here is that they have a walk-in closet, and as well has in front, as you can see, a window wall with a little balcony. Both bedrooms, they have little balconies next to the restrooms too.
Yeah, that's such a nice feature with both bedrooms having their own patio.
Yes. And as over here, we have just a door that can bring more wind to the unit. So you guys have as well here a little balcony, okay?
Oh, okay. So you need a little fresh air. It creates a cross breeze. That makes sense.
Exactly. I like that fact too, because makes more windy the unit.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have here one of the rooms. And then the rooftop. And here is where we can put the 5th room that could be in this corner. That is the room that has $50,000 extra. And guys, I will ask to the developer how much is the one that we have in the ground floor. But this could be the 5th room, or in case that you want to keep the laundry room, we can put here the 4th room. I don't know if it makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So yeah, you would have to decide, how important is a rooftop patio? You still would have some rooftop patio. We can see that, almost half of the triangle space upstairs could still be rooftop patio. On the top left-hand side is a little pool as well, right? Just a little cold tub where you can pop in, cool yourself off while you're enjoying the time upstairs. And so it's the nice thing is you're grabbing it at pre-construction time. And this developer said he's very flexible. Okay, he's going to build, well, within reason, he's going to be able to build it to your specifications or what you would like. So now is the time to reach out and ask your questions if something is available. because we'll have a chat with the builder and see what we can do.
Yes, as well, they are very flexible in the fact of how we can pay to them. He says, you guys can give me 30% to have the friends and family price that we are right now in that, and the other 70 are very flexible into here options. Probably we can give it to them 30% during the construction, and then the other 40 once they deliver. They are very flexible. We can even give it to them 30 down payment, 50% during construction, and then the other 20 once they deliver us. And all depends in how much we give it to them is the price that as well they can give us a good discount there.
No, and that's perfect. And so as we mentioned, next week we will be having a lawyer come in. So when that lawyer is in, I know one of the questions that I would have as a Canadian is, how do I make sure my asset's secured? How do I make sure my 30% is protected? How can I make sure that, my home is protected and that I'm taking care of my family? Because, this is an asset that becomes a fairly big family heirloom, right? It could pass from generation to generation. And can you see your kids, your grandchildren, and even your great-grandchildren coming through and enjoying this space and becoming a place that they can come to and talk about all those memories that they had with the grandparents over winter, over Christmas, all of that.
Yes, that's something we can ask to the lawyers, and you guys can feel super secure to make transactions with all the team and the lawyers that they have as well, all the teams too. So this is the project, Jason. I hope you guys like it. They made a video here. Let's put to them. Okay. So we can feel that we are in it.
Yeah, it gives you a good feel for what's coming up in the space.
Uh-huh.
And I agree with you 100%. All the plants on every patio and those buildings are fabulous. Now look at the walls of windows and the transition from the pool inside outside, the daybed that's outside, all of that. Has a real luxurious feel. Those additional balconies off the bedrooms, once again, phenomenal use of space.
Very bright. Yes, I love these window walls. Makes more, I don't know, you feel the sensation of being free.
Yeah, it's a real connection to nature and the outside.
Mm-hmm. So guys, this is a hot deal. Nobody has here 5 bedrooms closer to the ocean. So we are looking into a very, very, very hot deal.
At pre-construction pricing and starting at a little over 500,000 US. So some interesting opportunities. Also for Canadians, we are seeing a very high exchange rate right now. And that becomes a bit of a concern where you say, hold it, I'm paying a bit of a premium. Sorry, Eder, I knocked you out. There we go.
Thank you.
I'm paying a bit of a premium. So because of the exchange. Well, the reality is if you put 30% down now, and if the exchange rate decreases, which Canadian US, the exchange rate has always gone up and down and up and down. If we assume that in a little over a year and a half, there's going to be a better exchange rate, then you can negotiate today at these exchange rates, but you're actually going to be paying at a much lower exchange rate if it does change the US-Canada exchange. So that's something else to think about.
And over here, we have a very, very solid market. So even from all Mexico, this is one of the lands that give us more price appreciation too.
Yeah, and so the appreciation that's been occurring in Tulum is very strong.
Totally.
It is continuing with the new construction. As we see, there's new builds going in continuously. And it'll be interesting to see how that continues to grow as well. Because Tulum has a lot of land and a lot of room to be able to head towards the ocean. So,
yes. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Jason, for as well be here. And we wait your questions. And if you guys need something, let us know.
Yeah, and if there's anything that you want us to ask the lawyer specifically, you can send it to us sooner. Go ahead and reach out. I look forward to having that chat for him to really explain how foreigners like Canadians and Americans can own property in Mexico, make sure their assets are protected, understand the process, etc. So can't wait to see you all next week. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Eder, and have a great week.
Thank you. See you Monday. Bye bye.